Hey ladies, remember I told you about my friend's daughter's bike was stolen by another one. It was stolen too, and she's like, "Oh, in the neighborhood, I know people here. It's nice." And I'm like, it doesn't matter where you live. And these times, a lot of people are moving in with people, so you might know your neighbors, but sometimes you don't know who your neighbors bringing in. Okay, so listen to this. It says, "Ladies, stop sitting inside your car." This is worthy of listening to. Check it out.
Stop sitting inside your car. So my homegirl last night almost got robbed sitting in her car in a very well-to-do neighborhood, established neighborhood, and everything, right? So she's sitting out front of her house. She's taking a moment to decompress, and take a moment before she has to start, mommy duties. So she said she was sitting in the car for like 15 minutes. She said all of a sudden, this guy jumps in the passenger seat with a gun. And she said she was freaked out. So he's going through her stuff, give me your money, give me your money. Her phone was in her jacket. He didn't even ask for that. So then he was like, we're going in the house. So she grabs
Wow.
the keys out of the ignition. She grabs the keys and then proceeded to get out the car and run. So she's hoping that he's going to chase her, but he didn't. What he did is that he went and knocked on the door. So she called her daughter and was like, don't open the door. Don't open the door. He's robbing. Call the police. He's a man with a gun outside. She calls the police. She said, Joe, the police was there within like 30 seconds. They were right down the street. So she comes down. He runs. They catch him. Come to find out, it was the neighbor's son's friend,
Wow.
right? That came to visit. He was sitting outside, smoking. Everybody's okay. Everybody's okay. Everybody's cool. But ladies, you have to stop sitting inside your cars. I know, you just want to decompress. I know you want to do that, but you got to stop sitting inside your cars.
You have to be very careful. You have got to be very, very, very careful. I kid you not. My friend, her neighborhood, man, those houses where she lives, you're looking at 700 and up. Uh-huh. Sure as hell ain't the hood. They stole the bike. They stole, bought another one, stole that one too. As I said before, it may not be your neighbors, but you don't know who your neighbors are bringing over. Somebody, oh, my daughter's moved in. My son moved in. In this case here, it was a neighbor's son's friend. So over there, he probably thought, oh, yeah, it's my come up. Isn't that something? Bringing trash over. What if the daughter had opened up the door? Lord, would have been horrible. So desperate. I'm going to do another video on it. I had another episode yesterday with a Dusty. You cannot make this up. I already did one about the thrift store. I almost got yesterday. Me, Becky, and Lil TT. She and I just like, whoa. Again, different video. I don't want to. I'll do that one later on today. That's why when things happen to these dust mites, I don't care what nationality. I really don't care. I don't want to hear about, no, he got no mental illness. Well, guess what? If he gone, he gone. Everybody else stay strong. Next. You can't even sit inside your car. Just for a minute. You can't even sit inside your vehicle on your phone because you never know. Somebody go. You ever done that? Wherever you are, maybe the gate is open. I've done it. I got my phone sitting in the driveway, and oh yeah, let me do this right here. You can't. You have. This is where we're at. You can't be too careful. I don't care. Your favorite song is on. Go inside the house. And he mentioned before, like maybe try to like back in because I think his friend was facing the street. But this is where we are. And these men, I don't care where you are, they will prey upon women. You cannot even sit inside your car in front of your house. It's not safe. I'm in a good neighbor. It's not safe. Again, like I said before in the video, it's not about your neighbors. Some people drive to different neighborhoods just to steal. They're going to go where the money is. Sister Girl's not in the hood. She probably felt safe in her nice environment. Doesn't matter. Thieves will go where the money is. They've already pretty much stole it wherever they are. They don't rob everybody blind. So they need to go someplace else for a new lick. Need some new money. They probably done stole everybody they can steal from. So here is the son's friend.
As they catch him. Come to find out, it was the neighbor's son's friend, right? That came to visit. He was sitting outside, smoking.
So he come to visit and also come to steal. Come to visit and also come to steal. Now, if I were them, I would be looking at that neighbor's son real differently. Why? Because birds of a feather flock together. More than likely, people in the neighborhood go start looking at that family. Can you believe they brought some trash and he tried to rob so and so? Oh, I heard about it, girl. And you wonder why people looking at you. Hi, good morning. Just looking at you and saying nothing. Your son. Well, he didn't know he was going to do that. Birds of a feather flock together. This is where we are. Again, you might know your neighborhood. You don't necessarily know who is coming to the neighborhood. You do not necessarily know who they're inviting over, friends or family. You don't know. It's like the guy, this lady, it was on, I think, the first 48, and this lady, Loomis Plain Jane, not that it matters but how you look, but she had low self-esteem. And I guess she wanted a boyfriend so bad, so she found this guy. Becky found this guy off prison. He was getting out. So, untrue dust bucket fashion, Becky went to work every day from her apartment, and the prison guy was at home, of course, not working, watching TV. He already had a rap sheet, but again, she was so desperate for a boyfriend, and she took him in. Medical student is living next door, and what happened? Oh, the criminal. He actually opened up in a closet, like a little square thing to get to the attic or something. He had actually moved that in the apartment, crawled through, like, I guess the air ducts, what have you. Then he moved the part from the student next door that was studying to be a doctor. He moved that and jumped down in the guy's closet. The guy was in his bedroom asleep. What happened? The guy was asleep, didn't have a chance. Dusty Dan, the ex-con killing man, stabbed that medical student to death and killed him and took his laptop. Then what did he do? Jumped up, got in that little loft thing, put the little cover back, crawled through the air ducts and back to the apartment. And the police were like, well, how did he get in? Because there was no forced entry. No broken window, the doors locked from the inside. This can't be cast with a friendly ghost that's killing. No, it was Becky's boyfriend. Oh yeah, straight out the joint. She wanted a boyfriend so bad. I'm gonna give me a pitch in a minute. At least I got me one. I got me a man. And he had a rap sheet. I mean, he was already violent, but she took him in. So they began to question it. It's like, how did the person get in here? How? Desperate next door, she took that man in, and they want to question her about who lives there with you. Have you seen it? Yada yada. Oh, my boyfriend, and that's how they figured it out. He went through this closet, that little ceiling opening, and crawled through there and went in the neighbor's direction. That's how he got in the medical student's room, apartment, and stabbed him and stole the laptop. She went to work, yeah. But she had Dusty Dan, an ex-con thief and killing man, right next door. And he killed the medical student and stole the laptop. Crawled back up there, and she comes home. He back at home. He watching TV like nothing has happened. But she had a boyfriend. Isn't that something? I don't think he would do that. Well, now we know, yeah, he did it. They got him, thank goodness. So where you live doesn't matter. Maybe you know your neighbors. Again, you don't know who your neighbors or friendly family, who they're letting in. A friend of mine lived in an apartment. It had changed so bad. I went to visit her, and she stayed there for a while. Then she went and bought her house. And when you pulled up, I was like, "Girl, what kind of apartment is this?" I understand they have like a gate and it's man, but no, 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 no. It was in a city, very busy area. Man, they literally had somebody as you pull up. Uh, they were like, want to check the ID and all. And I said, "Girl," I said, "Yeah." I said, "This apartment's kind of, it had been a while since I've been over there. We've been meeting up." He said, "Yeah, I'm moving. I'm buying a house." I said, "It's kind of changed. I see you got a lot of young peeps here and a lot of young people." I said, "Yeah, you told me a car was broken into twice." I said, "Yeah, I kind of see a little change here. And it's off the freeway too. Why?" Said folks coming in. Next thing you know, having parties spending the night, car alarms start going off. Why? They had a party, and then you got some heathens. They just have to go ahead and just start stealing, breaking in and stealing. This is where we are, ladies and gentlemen. You got to be careful. Anyway, want to share that with you. Again, I've done it. I'm in the vehicle. Let me make this call. Oh, let me go ahead and do this. Oh, my Bluetooth, more than one phone, all that fun stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Might want to rethink things. Let me get to the next video. You have to be careful, even in the store. You got to be careful. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. Please share the information with the older people, the elderly, even your teenagers. Oh, Mom, where's little Kiki going there? She's in her vehicle. Little Kiki, you're a teenager. I know. We want you to be safe, too. Tell your daughters the very same thing. Somebody knocking on the door. I don't go, don't assume. Oh, it's Mama. Oh, it's my cousin. Don't assume. If you know how to phone, you can look on the app. Don't assume. Don't. Young kids just open up doors. That's got to stop. We know grandmama's coming over. No. Who is it? Because I've seen kids that just go down and just open up the door. No, no, not. We can't. Times are too dangerous. Anyway, please stay safe, ladies and gentlemen. It can happen to men too. You're on your business call. Oh, yeah, okay, man. Y'all be over there. Yeah, go ahead and change that to 3 o'clock tomorrow. It'll be Wednesday. It'll be great. Oh, you got a golf game? And while you got a golf game, Mr. Professional Man, I don't care what nationality, Mr. Professional Black Man, little teacher might be at your window doing that look with his Glock. Open up TikTok. You about to get got. This is where we are. The depravity among people. Again, civilized, silent, purged. Purge. We're in right now. That's what I see. Stick around. It's becoming more and more uncivilized. And I'm out.